Some people have come from faraway places, from Odisha, from Madhya Pradesh, from Uttar Pradesh. There were some students coming from Karnataka. So huge response is there. We can see the enthusiasm. It's palpable. We can see the interest of the global leaders. That's visible. We can see the investment opportunity that is today countable. It's going to be probably over the next 2 years, more than $200 billion worth investment is likely to come. We can see the commitment of VCs in our deep tech startups. That's clearly committed. We can see that interest in making AI accountable to the society, making sure that we can get the benefits of the new technology while we can contain the harms which might come from it. That consensus is also building up. So very happy to invite all of you to this AI summit. We are, as you all know, the entire program is uploaded. We are going to have lots of technical sessions here, lots of use case sessions here, lots of policy dialogues going on in parallel, and we'll have the summit where we will try to create a consensus among the global leaders about the good use, the proper use, the right use of AI, so that AI can be used for the benefit of the humanity while we can contain the harms which may come from improper use. You would like to give some details of the entire thing, or we already have the details? Or we can start taking the questions?
Yeah.
We can start with the questions. We'll follow this protocol, one by one row we'll go. So we'll start with the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, that way we'll go. And starting from this side to this side, then second row this side to this side, okay? We'll start from here. You begin. Anybody from the first row? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Minister, thank you so much for hosting us.
It's working. Just keep it close to you.
Thanks for hosting us here today, and thanks for answering our questions. My name is Matthias Peer from the German business daily Handelsblatt. We have seen in the last few weeks an immense decline in market value of IT tech stocks because of AI competition. How do you evaluate the risk that AI will permanently devalue Indian IT companies? That's the first question. And my second question would be...
Let me take questions one by one, or maybe I'll take a note of the questions and then address them together, I think.
The second question would be, do you have an explanation for the organizational chaos we have seen yesterday and around the summit and the problems we have seen?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take next questions. You come from which country? Okay.
Hello. Hello sir, my name is Sonam. I'm from Economic Times Brand Equity. I wanted to ask, yesterday you mentioned about Create in India mission. Can you share more about it and what specific outcomes are expected from this in terms of job creation, talent pipeline?
Okay. Second row. First row, there is one more question.
सर मैं अनिरुद्ध हूँ दैनिक भास्कर से. मैं ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि एआई को लेकर कुछ पहले जिनकी की घोषणाएं या लॉन्चिंग वगैरह होनी है, वो सब के बारे में अगर आप कुछ विस्तार से बता पाएँ.
एआई के बारे में?
एआई रिलेटेड अगर कोई पहल या कोई स्कीम या किसी तरह की चीज़ें आप सरकार की तरफ से जन उपयोग की लॉन्च कर रहे हैं तो उसके बारे में बताएं.
सेकेंड रो.
Hello sir, this is Yashaswini Razdan from EE Times, Electronics Engineering Times. I want to understand beyond AI applications, what are we doing as in India is doing to strengthen the chip ecosystem so that we can sustain the demand that is coming through AI.
Okay. Anybody else from the second row here?
Hello sir, I'm Saurabh from the Times of India. So the government has put the onus on tech companies to use AI to remove the bad content. So is there any policy or rules that government is working on to punish or take actions against such companies if they fail to meet the requirements?
Good point. Any more? Then we come to second row here. This side.
Yeah, we have.
Second row this side.
This side.
Second row this side.
Keep the mic ahead.
After this, there will be third row this side.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Shubhan from the Economic Times. Sir, you mentioned two questions. First of all, you mentioned that you expect around $200 billion of investments in the sector. I'm just trying to understand, beyond data centers, should we expect some of these investments to also funnel into other key components of the AI economy? Yeah. And the second part, with regards to the fact that you talked about at the summit itself, you said that we are looking for a responsible global deployment of AI. If you can give a little bit more color as to where things are with regards to a global responsible deployment of AI.
Very good question.
Hi sir, Ohik from Money Control. Just wanted to ask you about, has there been any consensus reached on AI safety commons that the working groups are working on? And
good point. Okay.
Hi sir, Sejal Sharma, Hindustan Times. The Adani Group has just announced a $100 billion investment in data centers. Commitment. I wanted to know if that is what you meant by when you had previously said that the investment would double by the end of the AI Impact Summit. And also, sir, could we get an idea of the total government expenditure on the 5-day AI Summit? Thank you.
Hi, sir. Rajasvi from Financial Express. Firstly, congratulations on the humongous launch of the summit, and it's very heartening to see finally it coming to fruition. So I have a twofold question. One, if you can give an outlay, since it's the AI summit, if you can give an outlay of the coming India AI Mission 2.0 as to what sort of capex are we planning around that? And what are your top priorities for the declaration from the India standpoint that you'll be looking for, which will be on the 19th? Yeah.
Samya, no questions?
Sir, a couple of questions. Are you seeing the absence of Mr. Jensen Huang as a bit of a dampener, given that he was going to be one of the biggest attractions here and many people would have liked to meet him? Second, is there an understanding about some other people who were supposed to show up and if a decision has been taken, if they are going to show up and if the rest of the schedule for 19th particularly is going to be the same?
All right, so I'll take the first two those questions. There are about 12 questions which have come. The biggest point about the questions which have been asked so far, there are questions about investment, questions about IT industry, about models. I'll take all of them one by one. The IT industry is one of the biggest strengths that India has, and whenever any technology transition happens, this transition has to be managed combinedly, jointly by the industry, academia and government. So right now we are working with the industry and academia on three fronts. One, reskilling and upskilling the existing talent which is there working the workforce. Two, creating a new talent pipeline. Three, making sure that the coming generations are ready for this new technology. All these three things are happening in parallel. So far, more than 100 colleges are there where the IT industry is getting their talent reskilled. Our Future Skills program, which we started 3 years ago, that is also deployed now for AI-based reskilling. Education Ministry and AICTE are working on changes in the course curriculum so that the talent pipeline keeps getting updated and the youth gets new opportunities. So that's a constant endeavor that we are making. About investment is coming in all the 5 layers of AI stack. We have seen VCs committing funds for deep tech startups. We have seen VCs and other players committing funds for big solutions, big applications. We have seen VCs committing funds for further research in cutting edge models, because the next level of models will come from innovation, engineering innovation as well as mathematical innovation. So both these things are where the funding is getting attracted. We are also seeing huge investment interest in the infra layer and the energy layer. Energy, as you all know, we are one of those very rare countries where more than 50% of the power generation capacity is from clean sources. So that's a very big thing. About 51% of our of our power generation capacity is from clean sources, and that is one big advantage that India has, and that was possible because our Prime Minister could foresee this huge requirement for the energy, clean energy coming, and his commitment and his conviction for clean energy led to such huge investment in the energy. We, so far, whatever investment commitments we have seen, looks like in the coming 2 years, we should be seeing more than $200 billion worth investment across the 5 layers of AI stack. Magnitude, which layers? Yes, this is the biggest AI summit in the entire world. The response is phenomenal. The energy is palpable. Today, more than, I think Abhishek was just estimating, about 70,000 persons, especially young persons, have attended, joined this summit, and we can see the organization is very smooth. Absolutely, whatever feedback you have, please share with us. We are open-minded. We have a war room operating right now, where since yesterday, and any issue which is there, please report to us. We definitely will make efforts to make it more smooth and make it more enjoyable for all of you. If anybody has faced any problems yesterday, my apologies for that. We are working very hard. The entire team is working day and night to organize this world's biggest AI summit, and we'll make all efforts to make sure it is enjoyable for all of you. Regarding the models which have been launched, which are part of the sovereign bouquet, many of the models have been tested and measured on parameters. They have been compared with global models, and so many parameters, they have actually been rated better than many of the large global models in the world. And that's one big testament of our innovation capabilities. And as Stanford has also rated India as among the top 3 AI nations. And as we go forward, we'll be launching the AI Mission 2.0, where there will be huge focus on research and development, on innovation, on AI diffusion, on further strengthening the common compute that we have been able to develop in the AI Mission 1.0. In the AI Mission 1.0, very clearly we have shown our Prime Minister's vision of democratizing technology, where unlike in so many other countries where the AI infra is under the control of a handful of companies, we in India have been able to provide AI compute to a very large section of our population. And that's one big differentiator, just like the digital public infrastructure, which brings technology to vast sections of the population. That similar structure we have created as part of the AI Mission 1.0. We are expecting another 20,000 GPUs over and above the 38,000 GPUs that we already have in the common compute layer. Very soon we'll be getting Abhishek another 10 days. Another 1 week we'll be placing orders for another 20,000 GPUs, and they will be deployed within the next 6 months. So it's a constant endeavor to provide high quality, good resources to our startups and researchers and students. Our government is focused on making technology accessible to the entire large section of people who would like to use it. There are questions about harmful content and whether there is consensus. Yes, a good consensus is emerging among the global leaders. Our interaction so far with many other countries, everybody believes that yes, AI should be used for good and all the harmful impact should be contained, and that has to be done through a techno-legal approach that cannot be done merely through regulating or merely through passing a law. It has to be done through a techno-legal approach where technology can be used and as you know, in our AI Safety Institute, which is a virtual institute, we are working with many academic institutions for creating the technical solutions to prevent harmful impact of AI. Regarding some people not attending, this is a personal choice. I would not like to comment on it. Mr. Jensen Huang reached out to us and he said that because of something really unavoidable, he was very keen to work here, but he has deputed his very senior executive to join us, and NVIDIA is also working with some Indian companies. I cannot share the names at this point of time for some very large investments in AI infra. They are also working with some software companies for developing many use cases and that safety plane, the control plane, which they are working with certain startups in our country for creating a sovereign AI ecosystem for further augmenting the sovereign AI ecosystem. All the top executives are already here and they are doing about 20 sessions. So absolutely the commitment from all the global AI leaders is present. They are there. Regarding AI deployment, which sectors? Practically every sector. This is the fifth industrial revolution, which will impact each and every sector of the economy and society. We have seen so many good healthcare solutions in the expo, where healthcare will become very affordable because of AI. We have seen education solutions where education can become tailored for every student. So those kind of solutions are possible using AI. Regarding chips, yes, our semiconductor mission is very much cognizant of the advancements which are required for the AI world. And as you go forward in the Semicon 2.0, design will be the primary focus. Design will be the first focus, and we do believe that some big, at least 50 deep techs will come out of India in the coming years because of the efforts that we are making. About the Create in India mission, I'll talk more about it in the coming weeks. Our focus will be to give opportunities to our youth to use technology and the creative energy to be able to generate new content, to be able to tell the stories in better ways in the coming weeks. I'll share you more details about it. Okay, I've covered all these points in the first round. Let's go to the third row now on the left.
Hi sir, this is Dev from In42 Media. Sir, I have two questions. First is, what's India's strategy to democratize AI for MSMEs and small town? That's the first. The second one is, what's one global problem India can solve with AI that the West isn't built to solve? Thank you.
Hi sir, this is Shaurya Bora. I have two questions. The first one is, what does sovereign AI really mean for a common citizen in India? The second one that I have is, what would it take to make multilingual AI a national advantage?
सर मैं रोशन हूँ। सर जब हम कांस में जाते हैं या इफ़ी होता है तो हर जो बड़ा फिल्म बनाता है वो सोचता है कि हम अपनी प्रीमियर करें। अभी दो ऐप लॉन्च हुए हैं, एक एंथ्रोपिक और एक सेम डांस, उन्होंने पूरी दुनिया को हिला दिया है। इस शो में कोई अपना ऐप या ऐसा कोई एआई मॉडल या टूल कोई लॉन्च होने वाला है कि हमें ऐसा कुछ देखने को मिले?
रो इधर, थर्ड रो राइट.
Sir, Avik Das from Business Standard. Just two questions. You talked about the data centers. A majority of investments, at least, has gone into there. But I also wanted to get your views upon the, the sustainability of data centers, especially in the case of usage of water, as well as the usage of huge demand for electricity. So, how does the government really intend to tackle that? And the other question, we already talked about, the IT companies' stocks being down. From the ministry perspective, what would your message be to the IT companies who have really suffered quite a bit of a blow over the last couple of weeks? Thank you.
Hi sir, Arundeep from The Hindu. I'm just checking on two things. One is on the multilateral conversations for the outcomes that we have for the 19th. Second is we've seen a lot of conflicting reportings on whether Bill Gates will be coming. Can you kind of confirm specifically for that speaker whether he will be coming and speaking?
Minister Vaishnaw, this is Miraj from Leon. My question is on AI policy. Where does India want to stand? We've got deregulation and private innovation in the US, and we've got fairly stringent European DSA. Where do we want to stand? And related to that, do you think that tech neutrality is even possible in the world today, given the US and China?
Can you repeat the second question?
Yes, I was wondering if you think that tech neutrality is even possible today.
Sir, this is Manas from the Times of India. I want to know about which are the 30 countries that you have mentioned you were in touch with, the government is in touch with for the technological solutions, and what kind of solutions we are looking at the end of the session. And is there any kind of counter challenge from the AI, big tech AI companies?
सर मैं राजीव हूँ दैनिक जागरण से. आपने सर डेमोक्रेटाइज करने की बात की है, तो इंडिया में भी अभी बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो एआई के बारे में जानते भी नहीं. मेरे ख्याल से मैं गलत भी हो सकता हूँ, दुनिया में भी बहुत सारे लोग अभी एआई के बारे में, एआई है क्या इसको लेकर नहीं जानते हैं. तो हम अपने किसान को या जो छात्र हैं या मतलब उसका जो लास्ट माइल तक हमारी, जैसे आपने कनेक्टिविटी की बात की और देश में हुआ, तो लाइक दैट क्या एआई को लास्ट माइल तक आप कैसे ले जाएंगे, छात्र से लेकर किसान से लेकर, और तो उसके लिए क्या प्रयास?
बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन. Third row, anybody else?
Sir, this is Momita from PTI. Over the last few many hours, people I spoke to talked about how India did so well in DPI, and they were actually saying, exuding confidence that the same can be done by the country. So far as AI is concerned, given that this is the summit for the first time taking place in Global South, what kind of interest have you seen in countries, nations of Global South, wanting to replicate India's AI model? The second question is around concerns. One, of course, was the meltdown of tech stocks, but equally importantly, the fear of job losses. And there's so much youth at this summit. What is your message to them?
I'll take these questions. Third row completed? I'll take the question. First, I'll take this question about awareness, last mile. This is very, very important question. मैं हिंदी में जवाब दूँ, आपने हिंदी में प्रश्न पूछा था इसलिए. एआई के बारे में देश भर में जानकारी मिले, और विशेषकर हमारे किसानों को, एमएसएमईज़ को, हमारे ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में रहने वाले नागरिकों को, इसके लिए भारत ने जो सॉवरेन मॉडल्स में काम किया है, इसमें बहुत बड़ा फोकस रखा है मल्टीलिंगुअल मॉडल्स पे. भारत की जो भाषाएं हैं और विशेषकर जो बोलियां हैं, उन बोलियों में भी बहुत अच्छे से